Hello, Magi here, and welcome back to another episode of Top 10 List. There might come a time in your life where an event occurs where things are not going so well for you. Maybe you failed to beat someone in a match. You might have taken the wrong path while driving and ended up getting lost. Or you might have been shot and robbed by a rabbit. 2 rabbits to be exact. Anyway, while dealing with these events is annoying, it doesn't help when people say or do shit that just makes the situation more aggravating for you. So without further ado, let's begin the top 10 You're Not Helping Touhou pictures. Number 10. As I'm sure you're quite aware, when it's raining and you need to walk to your destination, it's smart to bring an umbrella as it'll protect you from the rainfall. It would be easier to just drive to the location, but not everyone can do that. As simple as an umbrella is, there are those that try to be a little more fancier than necessary. As sweet of you to try to make an umbrella for Chen, an umbrella made of shadow is still a shadow, so yeah, donkey shit. Still, you gotta give Rumia some points on being creative. Never thought of making a shadow umbrella before, if only it worked as intended. Number 9. In the fandom, Rainbow Shrine is depicted as being desolate and with no offerings, leaving the poor girl to be starving and all that. While that ain't the most pleasant of situations to go by, there are those who try to help Rainbow out with the offerings. Good on them! Except their choices weren't exactly the greatest of donations. I know that Rainbow doesn't have much when it comes to monetary value, but I highly doubt 2 pieces of egg and a carton of natto is really gonna help her, especially when said items are dumped into the offering box. I can imagine there would be a lot of dust and such from the lack of visitors. Beggars can't be chooser, I guess. I'm not even sure if Rainbow even asked to begin with. Number 8. Now if you were a kid, there's a chance you were told a bedtime story by your parents. Now I personally never experienced it, so I can't say much about it. But I can imagine it would be fun. Chilling with your parents as you're about to go to sleep does sound legit. Sometimes though, the stories they tell you might not be the best of examples to go by. I'm just saying. Like I mentioned, I was never told any bedtime stories, but if I did, I can safely say that my parents would have skipped the whole snake cooking the frog alive bit. You know, so I don't cry like a baby or whatnot. I know Kanako and Subuko weren't the best of friends in the beginning, but is reading a story like this the best of things for young Sanae? Well, she's smiling, so I guess it works? I'm conflicted, but whatever. She grew up to be fine. Mostly, anyway. Number 7. Touhou has had quite the number of games throughout its lifetime, many of them being hell bullet shooter games. But they also have spin-offs like their fighters. In fact, I've recorded them for my channel. Mostly urban though. Anyway, the fighters are pretty cool as it allows you to play many characters you may not have gotten the chance to do so in the main games. This next part has to involve our favorite puppeteer. You know what the best part about this, aside from its comedic look, is that it's actually canon. You see, when playing Alice in Hiso Tensoko, when you're knocked down, if you hold the button, you'll summon dolls that will drag you in the direction you want to recover. For combat purposes, it's very useful as it allows you to get some distance while being safe. A very useful tech indeed. In a real world situation though, I can imagine this would do more damage than anything the girls could ever do. It might be best not to use this tech, for Alice's sake anyway. Number 6. When you're hungry, what do you usually grab to eat? A sandwich? Cookies? Cup noodles? For me, I go with cereal, if I bought some in that week anyway. I actually eat it more during the night than day. It helps me when I need to take a quick break from making videos. Anyway, for this person though, what I just listed is child's play and would not suit her insatiable hunger. Mystia Lorelei's time to depart from this world has finally come. No! I don't want to die! What are you doing? Oh, save me, Romeo! I'm going to be I'm eating too. Hey! Rumia, when it comes to this list, you're not doing so well. The first one was understandable and sweet, even though it failed. This, on the other hand, is just being a plain douche. But I guess when you hungry, you hungry. But to be fair, these two are always hungry, so that's not saying much. Number 5. If you ever been sick before, you know how shitty it can be. I think I mentioned this before, but I couldn't upload some videos in the past due to me being sick. And don't even get me started when I get a sore throat. There's no way in hell I'm going to be able to record my weekly videos when I sound like I'm near death's gate. Let me show you a picture of someone who ain't doing so well under the weather. Yo, Moo, are you doing alright with your cold? I'm shoddy. I made some rice porridge, but... Thank you very much. Can I eat it? Go ahead. Bloody fuck you, Yuko. You had one job, and you ate it! Man, if that were me in that position, I'd fucking punch her in the stomach and shove that whole bowl down her damn throat. Yuriko be lucky I ain't Yomu or Hakuyo Goro would be with one less ghost. Number 4. Has any of your friends ever been through tough times and you tried to assist them in making them feel better? I have, and these are my exact words. Man the fuck up, you little bitch! Let's just say repeating my lines to a friend who was already drunk at this point wasn't the kindest of things, but it sure was the truthful answer. Better than a false one in my opinion. Although I was one less couch during the whole party after that. Anyway, it seems like this person follows my style of bluntness. Wait! Mary? Renko, you do have breasts. They're just small. Well, it sounds like Maribel and I would get along as we ain't afraid to tell our friends what's up. And here I thought my friend was a little bitch. Clearly Renko beat him 3 folds. At least he didn't try to hang himself. Just to note, my approach may not be the best when it comes to people. Use your judgment wisely. Number 3. When it comes to Mei Ling, the fandom perceives her as a useless, sleeping gatekeeper. Which kinda defeats the whole purpose as a gatekeeper, but oh well, I ain't the one hiring her. Regardless, it seems that Mei Ling has a secret talent that none of us were prepared for. I think anyway. Mei Ling, my toy has broken. Can you fix it? Understood. I'll make a plate of fried rice. Why? If there's something that even I can do, it's making a fried rice. Never before have I been this happy to have been born Chinese. Ugh, tastes bad. But I never said it was tasty. Mei Ling, this whole dialogue made it sound like you had one job. A legit one besides your gatekeeping one. And you fucked that up. And again, why in the unholy of bloody fuck did you decide to make fried rice when Flandre simply asked if you can fix her damn toy? I don't know what to be more annoyed at, the way this event took place or her fucking up the fried rice. I find it really hard to screw that up. Unless you're Mei Ling, that is. Number 2. Sometimes your family can be a little too protective, whether it's due to a friend of yours, you're in a relationship, or anything else really. And when they're overbearing, there's nothing you wouldn't trade for you to keep them out of your business. In any case, just be glad you're not part of this family. Oh my, are you a friend of Raisins? Well then, I wonder if I should pulverize your testicles before any scandalous conduct. If that's the case, Raisin could also kick your balls into oblivion. Then there would be nothing to worry about, right? Well, remind me to never date Raisin after this fiasco. I don't know if I can handle that. Hell, I don't even think Raisin can deal with that. As awesome as Raisin may be, I'd like to keep my balls, thank you very much. They've been with me for quite a while and I'd rather not lose it anytime soon. Number 1. Almost similar to the whole doctor and needle thing, I heard people are afraid of the dentist, or at least the horror stories about it. As a kid, I've never once feared going to the dentist. The only thing that was really horrifying about the dentist was the wait time. Honestly, it was only about an hour every time we visited, but as a kid, that felt like fucking years. I'm really glad I have my Game Boy with Pokemon Silver on it. Let's just say this person is not liking the idea of visiting one. Oh jeez. I'm blankety 2,943 years old, and now I have a wisdom tooth pain? Ugh. I've lived here for about 9,000 years without needing medicine or doctors. I don't want to go to a dentist. According to the Lunarian princess. Well, whatever. Whether you see a doctor or not is up to you. But if you don't treat your tooth problems, they'll stay with you until you die. Ugh. Thank you very much for your accurate and heavy words, princess. According to the pharmacist of A&T, it'll be fine, Tay. It's true that there are cases of pulling the wisdom tooth causing the jaw to change shape or the voice to wither. And there are cases of post-surgery mistreatment causing the pain to increase manyfold, or in the worst case, death. But it'll be fine. Master, you haven't shown any basis for "it'll be fine" within those words. According to the deserter, Tay-chan, you're such a scaredy cat. When I was a soldier on the moon, having a bullet removal surgery with an anesthetic was an everyday occurrence. So just think of it as a bullet hitting you and being lodged in your molars, then quietly steal your resolve. I don't think it's appropriate to compare with those extreme circumstances. It's amazing that you survived. Damn. I'm really glad I didn't know someone like Aaron or Raisin when I was going to the dentist, because I'm pretty sure they would have made the experience 100 times worse than it really is. Remind me to never be a soldier for the Lunarians. That shit sounds pretty fucking intense if you ask me. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. Which pictures did you feel the girls defeated their damn purpose? Do you think Rumia deserves some points for her shadow umbrella? Even after trying to eat Mistia? Would you guys ever want me to tell you to man the fuck up? Or are you willing to risk dating Raisin, knowing full well of the possible consequences? If you guys enjoyed this episode, please give it a like and subscribe, or else Alice might suffer some more ground abuse from her dolls, and that's never a fun thing. Either way, this is Magi, and thanks again for watching.